This is another edition of the Addicts Devotional for January the 19th, and the topic is, I made it again. Actually, it had nothing to do with me and all of Christ. You see, this weekend I struggled with the thoughts of going back out there. It's a common experience which occurs in our sobriety. It's that time when we need to either be alone and enjoying Christ wherever we are mentally, physically, emotionally, or sometimes it is a time to be with those who understand because they too have traveled the path we are on. The key for me, as will be for you when you've established yourself and consider yourself a new creature in Christ, will be to remember not just the good feeling of the high, but also the pain and isolation, loss of finances, hiding from friends and court officers, bad hygiene, and the inability to eat, especially when you have a breakfast meeting the following day. Remember how it impacted your life, and then take a moment and sit and ask yourself, is it really worth it? Now you are sober, you can honestly answer the question. Eventually, these feelings of wanting to experience what we've experienced will wane until they are non-existent, but because we are so filled with life, we cannot hear those yearnings any longer. They say, once an addict, always an addict. I disagree. I have been saved and healed enough to be able to take what was once too overpowering and now able to make the necessary adjustment and decision not to follow. It's what those who've never experienced a chemical addiction but who deal with sin every day. What's the difference? I'm just glad I made it again. The closing thought? There is absolutely no good reason to ever go back. Period. Now have yourself a good and fulfilling and productive day today.